ready to dive into the archives of 1970s British cinema. Today we're counting down 5 underappreciated British thrillers from the 70s that'll keep you up at night. If you're into psychological suspense, unsettling performances, and plots sharper than a straight razor, hit that like button, drop your darkest movie recommendation in the comments, and subscribe for more cinematic oddities. Don't blink. Some of these films might just crawl out of the screen. What do you get when you cross? The Exorcist with stiff upper lips and questionable parenting. A movie so controversial it nearly derailed the studio. Starring Christopher Lee as a defrocked priest dabbling in demonic rites, and a 14-year-old Nastasia Kinski as his unwitting spiritual time bomb. The film is based on Dennis Wheatley's novel, though he disowned it faster than you can say Black Mass. It was the last Hammer horror of the era, going out with a curse, not a whimper.
The evil power of black magic has fascinated millions of moviegoers. And now, a motion picture that probes further into the mysteries of the occult that any has dared before. In the terrifying film of Dennis Wheatley's sensational bestseller, To the Devil, a Daughter.
Got Catherine. And we've got to get her back before it's too late.
Catherine. Catherine.
It's a me! Don't!
Te adoro et te invoco.
When this ceremony has been performed, I shall destroy you, John Burney.
The demons hate you, Raynor. They're waiting for you.
Damn you!
Imagine if Clue had a werewolf and a funk soundtrack. A wealthy big-game hunter invites a group of strangers to his mansion, one of whom is secretly a werewolf. The movie pauses for a full 30 seconds so the audience can guess who it is. Seriously. The Werewolf Break is either genius or a war crime, depending on your caffeine levels. Campy, chaotic, and unintentionally hilarious, this production is part murder mystery, part monster flick, and all retro weirdness. Think Agatha Christie, but with more wolf fangs.
One of these 8 people will turn into a werewolf. Can you guess who it is when we stop the film for The Werewolf Break? See it, solve it, but don't tell. The beast must die.
Which one? 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 Which one?
When the moon is full, the beast must die.
Before When a Stranger Calls or Halloween, there was Fright. Susan George plays a babysitter in an isolated country house who is stalked by the child's unhinged biological father. Directed by Peter Collinson from the Italian Job, it's considered one of the earliest babysit in peril films, setting the tone for decades of slashers. With Honor Blackman adding gravitas and genuine tension baked into every scene, this one's a hidden gem of primal fear.
Now the screen has a new definition of terror. Fright, an experience ripped out of a nightmare.
I'm sorry.
Fright, Once it gets hold of you, it never lets go.
Alan Bates strolls into a small English village and hijacks the life of a modest composer by claiming he's mastered an ancient Aboriginal death shout that can literally kill. And here's the kicker: he might not be lying. This surreal horror thriller unspools like a bad acid trip, hypnotic, cryptic, and quietly unhinged. Director Jerzy Skolimowski orchestrates the unease with soundscapes and sand dunes, while John Hurt and Susanna York try to keep a grip on reality.
Greater than the frightening power of exorcism. More mystifying than any omen of reincarnation. The soul-shattering experience of the shout. You are looking at a man possessed of baffling powers.
Sonny? Just buckled.
John Hurt is Anthony. His only chance to break the spell is in a stone. But which stone? And where? Susanna York is Rachel. First her soul, then her whole being possessed by the man with the shout. Alan Bates is Crossley, master of primitive man's deepest secrets.
So you'd better make yourself scarce. It's not entirely normal.
Oh, and what's normal?
That magician in the tailcoat gave me a terrible power over my enemies. He taught me the use of the terror shot.
Prepare yourself. Every muscle, every nerve, for the ultimate soul-shattering experience of the shout.
Only 1,000 times worse! Thank you. How long do you think you'll be able to stay? Months. That's all. Now I can kill with it. Kill. Instantly.
At the top of the list is this bone-chilling dramatization of real-life serial killer John Christie. Richard Attenborough disappears into the role so completely, it's like watching a monster breathe through human skin. John Hurt plays Timothy Evans, a man wrongfully hanged for Christie's crimes, a miscarriage of justice that shocked Britain. Shot in the actual house where the murders occurred, this film is less horror and more existential panic attack.
Death by
Hanging. This is the #1 court at London's Old Bailey. The case being tried here influenced the hanging laws of England.
Timothy John Evans, the court has found you guilty of willful murder.
But what happens when you hang the wrong man on the evidence of a smooth-tongued liar whose pathological lust to kill shocked the world? John Christie. His address, 10 Rillington Place, London, West 11. Take a deep breath and remember that what you see here really happened, is factually based on official documents.
Tell me the bloody thing!
My bloody house, isn't it? I got rights in my own bloody house!
Now then.
If you saw him walking in the street, would you give him a second glance? For he lives again in the person of Richard Attenborough, another of his victims. Judy Geeson takes you into this little back room. This was the beginning of this man's end.
You're an accessory before the act. I done nothing.
Simple, innocent, bragging. Timothy John Evans, If ever an actor was born to step into a dead man's shoes, his name, John Hurt. We advise you to look at Christie closely. Very, very closely. Hanging.
Oh, God, I done nothing. Get Christie. Get him here to see me. He's the only one who can help me now.
It all happened here at 10 Rillington Place.
Christie done it. Christie done it. Christie done it.
Fantastic. Incredible. But true.
Which of these buried thrillers made your blood run cold? Or did we miss a favorite that's still haunting your dreams? Drop your suggestions below. We're always digging for overlooked brilliance. And hey, don't vanish into the night just yet. Check out our hand-picked playlists for more hidden horror and forgotten thrillers that deserve your eyeballs. See you in the shadows.